and I think, one is the aging thing. Now we're turning it a bit where the gray hair is okay and all that is kind of becoming kind of cool also. But a few weeks ago, I was asked to go help pass Daniel's Law in New York City at Fashion Week. And I have to tell you, after 10 years of being sober, knowing I would be, number one, the oldest one there, the shortest one there at 5'2", I was so insecure. And I can't tell you how many times I had this little wave that would say, oh, if only you had that little shot of vodka, how much easier it would be. And, I had the time of my life, but all those insecurities, I think, come back to from when I was little. You were supposed, the like Cinderella story. And then I had my friends that all became doctors or lawyers or accountants or something really, when the women started to take over a little more. And then I wasn't that. I was a mom at home. And you know what I missed was that's the greatest gift, because without mothers, there would be no children. There would be no world. There would be nothing. So hello, we are okay with what we're doing, right? But I think it's that value where we feel like we're not, and then obviously TikTok and Instagram and everything, everybody's life looks so much better, or everybody's doing so much better. And I keep remembering every time I start to feel I'm not doing enough, I'm not achieving enough, I keep thinking, okay, close your eyes and just stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Keep doing good. Just come from the heart. Just keep going. And then it is okay. But it's hard. It's really hard to overcome feeling like you're not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I see it. I spoke at a high school couple of classes last week. Ironically, it was like 98% both classes female. And so I was able to kind of ask, and I was seeing that a lot of young ladies definitely compare their insides to others' outsides and the perception thereof, that here it is. It looks glamorous. I'm like, hey, let me show you something. This right here, this photo of this lady, I know this lady through her agent, who that's not her boat. That's not even her agent's boat. Her agent did a favor for some guy that, just so they could get this one picture where it's like hashtag living the best life and everything else. Like they weren't even there. This is all made up. This is all just a pitching of a gimmick here, and it's hard because our minds, we can get off into a story real quick.
Yeah. And the other thing too, I mean, even if somebody does have a boat or does go on vacation or whatever, so good for them. You'll do something else. And whatever you will be, like now I'm realizing for me, I always used to love to give, help people. And I let that go because somebody had said to me in my 40s, Kim, if you think someone's going to do what you do, forget it. It's never going to happen. And I kind of thought, okay, that's like, I'm doing too much. I'm being taken advantage, all those whatever stories in my head. And I lost a big part of who I am, because that's who I am. And if you're taking advantage of me, oh, that's on you. That's not on me. I'm doing something good. And if I feel good, and that whole thing, follow your passion, no matter if you want to do a yoga class and 3 people come, do what feels good to you. And you will start to shine, and you will start to feel better. And the rest of the world is kind of like, they look at you and go, wow, you've got it together, right?
This is the Knocking Doors Down podcast, featuring celebrities, experts, and everyday people who have overcome adversities, including addiction, mental health, and trauma, to live purposeful lives. And that's what Knocking Doors Down is all about.